good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. We are still here at Umoku Village, Alo, in Idemili South Local Government. We are at His Royal Majesty Igwe Libagwawo's palace. Let's speak with the prince in this house. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us your name.
My name is Okonkwo Lutano.
Okay, Okonkwo Lutana. Tell us one thing or two things about your grandfather.
Yesterday I talked about my grandfather yesterday, and I heard that people that watched what I said loved what I said, and I'm really thankful for you guys' thoughts and you guys' messages I saw. One thing about my grandfather, Chief Okebielibi, Chukuma Okonkwo, but Chief Bartholomew Chukuma Okonkwo Okebielibi. One thing with him is if I start now to talk about him, I don't think I could ever end. I think you guys will end up sleeping here because there were a lot of things to be said about him. Not just about how he helped people, not just the impact he made to us, not just the legacy he left for us, but there are many things to say about him. He had 9 children and 29 grandchildren and still counting in the grandchildren's part. And he saw, before he left us, he saw it through that he took care of all of us one by one, and he never left anybody out of the picture. He took care of all of us equally. So I don't know where to put everything he has done in one piece, because there were a lot of things he did and he made an impact in our life. And the only thing we are left off now with is the advice he gave us and the wisdom he bestowed to us. So the only thing we can do now is to act and work on that wisdom he left us. My auntie, Auntie Chinyere Okonkwo Judith, said that she told me that Big Dad is not here with us. So what we are left with is the advice, which is true. We are left with the advice. So it's only for us now, the children and the grandchildren, to work on that advice that he left to us. Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's a good one. Make sure you take daddy's legacy all over the world, and we are proud of you guys. You know you can do. You are doing it. And tell us about your dad, His Royal Majesty Igwe
Okay.
Libagwawo.
My dad,
Yeah.
His Royal Majesty Igwe Mark Anthony Chinedu Ilebo Okonkwo. One thing about my dad is that he's not just an Igwe to us. He's also our father. Our He's also a brother to my uncles, a brother to my aunties, a son to my grandmother. And one thing you should know about him is that before Big Daddy left, he knew that he's leaving this place with a great hand. Because my dad, Naigwe Mark Anthony Chinedu Elebo Okonkwo, is not just a great king, he's a great dad, and he's a great child and great brother. So one thing you should know about this family is that this family is in a great hands, because the legacy that Big Daddy left starts from him. And as we all can see, he's building a very strong legacy where Big Daddy left for us. One thing is, I'm not just saying it because he's my dad, but I'm saying what I am seeing and what other people can testify about him. He's a great man, and he's everything pure anyone can see. One thing about my dad is that he's a king of integrity. He's a man of his words. And to him as well, there are a lot of things to say about him. So yes, I believe that this family is in great hands, and he will handle it with care, and he will continue that legacy Big Daddy left behind. I know that this burial of Big Daddy will pain him a lot, and he hasn't been so happy since then. But then one prayer I should let him know is that he should be strong, and he shouldn't allow the death of Big Daddy to bring him down, because we are all looking up to him now, as we all looked up to Big Daddy. So now he should be strong, and he should know that we are his family, and we are always here to support him and make sure that he lives with that legacy that Big Daddy left for us. Thank you.
That's wonderful. Death is inevitable. We all will die, but we'll reach 90 years like Big Daddy before we die. You made mention of Ezosimo Chigozie, your uncle, like you're in love with your uncle. Let's hear more about him and others.
my uncle. Yesterday I made mention of him saying something like Big Daddy is an institution and that he has wisdom as well. My uncle, Gozie Okonkwo Ezesumo, is a gentleman with wisdom too. He's also an institution as well because when you look at him, you know that yes, this man is full of wisdom, very calm and very gentle. And I believe he's also the second son of this family, and I believe too that he's also living to that Big Daddy's legacy that Big Daddy left, and he's going to live it to the fullest, together with my dad and together with the siblings here, both the brothers and the sisters, all of them.